Obama gave up on Atlantic drilling after East Coast opposition expansive plan would open door to drilling in most U.S. waters. Environmental activists and coastal residents who successfully fought an Obama administration plan to sell drilling rights in the Arctic and Atlantic are vowing a rerun now that President Donald Trump has proposed opening more than 90% of the U.S. coast to new oil exploration. But the Trump administration isn't making it easy. Its proposal, the biggest in U.S. history, will force opponents to stretch their resources and combat possible drilling on multiple fronts, rather than in the eastern Gulf of Mexico, Arctic waters and Atlantic Ocean where oil companies are believed to be most interested in nabbing new territory. Without a massive mobilization by coastal communities around the country in opposition to new offshore drilling, our voice will be drowned out by the lobbying power of big oil in Washington, D.C., said Chad Nelson, chief executive of the Surfrider Foundation, an environmental group in San Clemente, California. The administration's plan for as many as 47 lease sales in 25 of the nation's 26 offshore planning areas aims to fulfill Trump's pledge to unleash the vast energy wealth of the U.S., making the country a dominant exporter of oil and gas around the globe. Earlier story: Trump seeks to open most U.S. coastal waters to new drilling. This decision could bring unprecedented access to America's extensive offshore oil and gas resources and allows us to better compete with other oil-rich nations, said Vincent DeVito, a counselor for energy policy at the Interior Department. Activists who contend drilling operations can harm marine life even without a single oil spill will have plenty of chances to make their voices heard. The Interior Department's draft is only an initial step in assembling a new 5-year schedule for selling offshore oil leases from 2019 to 2024, replacing an Obama-era plan spanning 2017 to 2022. The process begins, broadly, with the number of potential sales and the available acreage generally whittled down in response to public comments and environmental reviews. There are still at least 2 major milestones before a final lease sale schedule could be imposed, including the release of a proposed program later this year. Interior Secretary Ryan Zink took pains to stress that what's on the table now may not remain in the final sale plan. Not all areas are appropriate for offshore drilling, and we will take that into consideration in the coming weeks, Zink said on Thursday.